Welcome back in. Great to have you here on WKYT this mid-morning. In the aftermath of a natural disaster like the recent hurricane, food banks play a big role in providing aid for those who are affected, and you can help out with those and locally as well.
To tell us more about it, we're joined by Rebecca Wallace, Development Director at God's Pantry Food Bank. Welcome. Glad to have you in here.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
It is interesting because, of course, we know that our local food banks generally are for folks in the region, and that's what you're working toward. But when we have a natural disaster in the country, everybody chips in.
That's right. We're typically not first responders in a natural disaster, but there's often things that we can do. For example, in the most recent flooding and hurricanes down in Louisiana, there were food banks that were affected, and they lost a lot of the food because of the flooding and power outages. So one of the things that food banks across the country do, and there are 200 food banks that work together as a part of Feeding America, is we'll send food down to our sister food banks to make sure they've got enough food to feed the people in their areas who weeks after and even months after disasters are still struggling.
It's a way to make a real difference. I'm sure they appreciate that help. What about here in Lexington, in this area? How big an issue is hunger, and what are you doing to help with that?
Well, hunger and food insecurity specifically are both very big issues. So we work every day. The reality is there are people in our community who are facing disaster of their own kind every single day. And so we work with our partner agencies across Central and Eastern Kentucky to get food out to them so that they are feeding families to alleviate some of the other pressures in their lives.
I know you are pushing toward a deadline and pushing toward a goal with this Helping Families Crush Hunger campaign.
That's right. This is a great partnership with Red Gold, primarily known for their tomatoes, and it's a national partnership. For every Red Gold product that you purchase, they will donate a meal to the local Feeding America food bank, and that's through the rest of this month. So we really want to beef that up a little bit in this area. Their goal is 1.7 meals donated across the country.
And of course, we are quickly approaching the holidays when you have a great need as well.
That's right. That's right. The holidays, it's really the winter weather that makes it difficult for families. So there's a lot of need.
Yeah, kind of all comes at once. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and hope everybody will keep God's Pantry in the back of their minds and help you when they can. Appreciate you coming.
Thanks for having me.